there was like one time where when I was young, we went to a Wendy's and I was just eating my food or whatever. And I was like, from that point on, I did not want to go to a Wendy's because I looked down. I felt something like crawling on my hand, and I looked down. There was a bee on my fucking hand, dude. It was just crawling around on there, and I fucking got out of the chair and I started screaming in the Wendy's. I was probably like, I had to be like 7 at the time, but I was just like, I never went back to Wendy's after that until like probably a year ago. That fucking bee
I'm
traumatized
20,
me from ever
and
eating Wendy's again.
if I was at Wendy's and it happened to me when I was 7, I still wouldn't have went back. There's no
You
shot.
still would have went back to this day,
No shot.
dude.
I'd
I don't
go
know.
inside.
I just can't believe it.
Yes,
Like,
Bryce, we're recording.
On there?
yes,
We're recording.
Yes, we are recording right now.
Ooh.
We are live. Cheap Seats, episode 16. We're talking about bee stings right now. I mean, honestly, we're already recording
Sorry
and I
about
don't know a complete plan for this, but we're just gonna fucking dive into it.
All right.
My bad, folks.
More
My bad.
interesting.
I cannot hear anybody.
Alright.
No, I
All
can't.
right.
Is there anything else
Alright.
you're like chronically afraid of?
Keep going. Earwigs.
Earwigs?
These things are bad.
Dude, low-key, I
What?
find an earwig in this basement like every now and then.
What's an
Dude.
Do you have a
earwig?
story to tell?
But that doesn't like bother
I-
me at all,
Do you have a story to tell?
I got a story.
About
Of why?
earwigs?
Yeah.
I don't have a story about earwigs. Bryce, you have a story about earwigs?
Oh no, I have a different story.
All right. Since we're on top of earwigs, I'm going. Horror story.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Used to have a pool down by the
Uh-oh.
river.
Uh-oh.
Down by the bay.
When I'd get done swimming, I'd hang my swim trunks over the rail on the deck.
Don't tell me one bit your
Ooh.
dick.
Wait.
Listen, I went inside for a little bit, let my swim trunks cool down, went and played on my tablet. This was like, I was fucking young. And and I come back outside, want to go swim again. Actually, no, I left them there overnight. That's what happened. So I come out the next day, trying to go swim again. Put my swim trunks on, get down to the pool. Bam! Right to the dick tip. Fucking fucker pinches me. It's the worst pain of
I
my
knew
life. I start screaming like a little bitch. I get completely naked in front of my mom, and I'm like, "Mom, help, help."
What?
I was like, I was really
That's so
young.
fucking funny.
But-
Dude, that's lethal. I've seen them like crawl around, but like I've never had one bite me or anything. They're
In
not
the
like-
dick tip.
That's so bad, dude. In the dick tip.
I know.
Okay.
So yeah, now
Do
I'm
you guys-
terrified of earwigs.
Do you guys know what an Asian pine beetle is?
No.
Dude, they're just Google it quick, okay? Let's all Google it.
Asian pine
need it.
They're
beetle.
these
I'll look it
black
up.
beetles, okay?
Like
Asian
beetles in
pine
the
beetle,
city.
okay? And they are in
Oh, what the
they're new
What the
pine
fuck?
they're not a pine nuisance. They're just a nuisance in America. What's
Reminds
an
me of a
invasive
tick.
species? There you go. No, these things ain't small though. They're massive, dude.
Yeah.
They're like the size of like a quarter, okay? And let me tell you, these fuckers sound like a helicopter coming at you, and they bite so hard. Okay.
Dude,
Oh.
June bugs sound fucking terrifying too.
No,
I hate them fuckers.
That's fair.
I got a story here, sweetheart. Okay.
All right, go.
Continue,
sweetheart.
Bryce.
I was camping with my grandma and my brother one time, and I had fallen asleep after going to the beach. It was like 6 o'clock at night. I'd fallen asleep in the camping chair by the campfire, okay, just chilling. And then I wake up to hear crunching in the wood. I'm like, what the hell is that? My grandma tells me about the whole pine beetle thing. And then I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I throw it in the fire, that log in the fire to kill it. And then I fall back asleep. I wake back up. I hear crunching again. And the next thing you know, I see that thing jump out of the log, land on my leg, and bite.
Fuck that.
It was like something straight out of hell.
That's bad.
Dude, every time I see those things, kill them. I step on them, burn them, snap their necks. I don't care, dude. It's ongoing. It's like fists up, we're going. And if they get too
Man, you're
close, like if
ballsy.
I hear them, dude, if I hear them like coming by the back of my head, dude, I'd like bob and weave like I'm in a boxing match. Just because they get me so freaked out. Because it left a mark on my leg, my tiny little 8-year-old leg, for like 4 weeks. Like he took a chunk out of that thing.
Jesus. You know, when I was young and we were up north at my grandparents' cabin, I went into the bathroom and they're like, so the water system there, it's not hooked up to like a typical plumbing. It's like out to the lake. There's a big pipe that runs out there and a little more of a rural
Yeah, it's a
thing.
water pump.
Yeah, so shit can get in that pipe, right? So
Uh-oh.
I opened up the toilet seat and there was like this kind of like big black blob sitting on the underside of the toilet seat, and like I didn't know what it was, and my like probably like 7 or 8-year-old brain decided to piss on it, and it was a fucking tree frog, dude. It jumped. It scared the living shit out of me. I was like traumatized of using that toilet for like a good 10 years after that. Like every time we go up there, like we're going to go up there this weekend for Memorial Day. And I guarantee you, I'll open up that seat lid and I'm like, probably will think there's going to be a frog there, dude. There's so much. Yeah, there's like nuts PTSD for that. Like, I don't know why
Hilarious.
it processed in my mind to piss on it, but I did. And then it jumped and I like,
Intrusive
I
thoughts.
freaked out and cried.
Oh, jeez.
So that was wild.
Jarrett had a mini heart attack.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Since we're talking about insect stories, Coyote Peterson has the hugest fucking nuts known to man.
Oh yeah, that guy,
Mhm.
he's crazy, dude.
How much would it take for you to do what he does?
Nothing. I would never do it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I could do that for anybody
He
in the
literally
world.
said
I couldn't do it.
His whole arm and his face, and one of them, his face was stinging. Like his face went numb. Half of his face went numb because of the sting. I'll pass.
Doesn't he let like
I'll be a
snakes
bit-
bite him
okay.
too?
He let
Alligators.
Dude, that's so
Well,
crazy.
not alligators, but
He got bit by a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
How much for you to get bit by a snapping turtle? Like just on your
Fuck
arm?
no,
10 million.
I swear that I'll definitely take a finger off or anything off.
Oh yeah.
10 million.
How much is a finger?
Could you get a finger replacement surgery?
Fuck
For
yeah,
free.
are you
Dude,
kidding me?
I gotta-
You could probably get a
I mean, if you
robotic
put it on
finger
ice.
with the $10 million you get.
Yeah. I got a story about snapping turtles. So
Uh-oh.
we were fishing at East Alaska Lake one day, and I was like, it was hot, so I took my shoes off or whatever. We were fishing for the dock, so then I like sat down and put my feet in the water, and I was just kind of lollygagging, whatever, fishing,
Oh God.
and then
I know where this is going.
doing fishing
me
with.
too.
Taps me on the
I
shoulder.
don't
He's
feel
like,
it.
look, it's a big ass snapping turtle just going across the bottom, and he's kind of like raising up towards my feet, and I've never gotten up quicker, dude. Like, I probably could have lost a toe if he didn't say anything. That's so fucking nuts. Those
Hey,
things are
Did
crazy.
you know, I have a quick fun fact about, fingers and toes. Did you know
Where
that
do-
you physically
God.
bite your own finger or toe off, but your brain won't let you because it hurts?
Yeah, we know.
I've heard of that one, yeah.
That's just like biting your tongue.
You could
But
bite your
if
Like
own.
if you
didn't-
accidentally bite your tongue and it hurts way more than when you try to, it's because you're not trying to bite your tongue and you don't think you're going to.
Is anyone able like just to snap and like bite their own tongue completely off?
Well, I'm wondering, you know how there's some people out there who can't feel pain?
You
I'm
can do that
wondering
with
if there's
seizures.
gotta-
Oh, true.
I'm wondering if there's one motherfucker out there who's just like, saw that finger thing, he's like, dude, I gotta try this.
They put
I've
their
done it
finger in their
before.
mouth and just.
I didn't bite my finger off, but I bit my finger and I'm like, wow.
What was your
I can't do
reaction? That hurt?
Ow. That fucking hurt. That was my reaction.
He
Fucking
goes, oh,
dumbass.
that really does fucking hurt.
Wow, you don't say.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if I'd be
ever,
able to do that.
You ever bite your tongue in accident and then you
Yes.
just bite it on purpose and you're like, man, why couldn't it be like that instead?
Yes. You know,
I got
as
a
you were
question
just saying
for
that, I just bit my fucking tongue to like see if it hurt.
I know I did it before I said that too.
But I think like it's the same thing where like you stop yourself from biting harder when you know you're biting. It's like
Yeah,
the
because
same
you're
thing
not
too.
gonna purposely hurt yourself. Well, I mean,
If you're like ticklish and someone tickles you, it actually tickles. But if you like try to
dude, you
tickle
can't tickle
yourself, you
yourself
can't. Exactly. So
unless it's your foot.
can you? I can't
Unless it's
tickle
your
my own
foot.
foot. Do you
You ever
tickle
have
your
an
own
itch on
foot?
the bottom of your foot and you go to itch it and it just tickles?
I
No.
itch it.
Nope.
No way.
I don't know, man.
I'm
Dude,
itching the bottom of
I
my
haven't-
foot right now, dude.
Do it with your hand. You
Nothing.
do it with your hand. You can't do it with your other foot.
I don't think it tickles
Nothing.
though. I mean,
I'm doing it right now.
just
I have
relieve the
nothing, no
itch.
feeling.
That's weird.
What do you mean
I
that's
can
But are
weird?
you
feel
That's
actually
normal.
itching my foot. Me? Not
Yeah.
really.
Exactly. Well, then
People try all the time. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna like." People try and like get me. I'm like, dude, there's no point. I'm not ticklish. Just stop. Dude,
Game over
as
then.
I say, most ticklish spot for anyone, it's got to be like on the ribs, on the sides of
Yes,
the ribs.
definitely,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Right to
Gotta
the
be.
Like jumper cables.
Yeah. Wait, what?
100%.
Remember you hooked them up to your nipples?
what?
What?
Do you not
No.
know what jumper cables is?
Huh?
Are you?
No. No. What is it? You stab someone in the side or what?
Note
Don't
to post,
stab 'em, you
Jarrett.
just, like, poke 'em on the
Edit that
side.
out.
I call
Yeah.
that. We
There's
call
a
that
lot of
tasing.
editing.
Nah,
We
just
call
beep
it
it.
tasing.
We're gonna let it
Bleep
run.
it.
We'll bleep it. Yeah.
We call
You-
it tasing.
Tasing? You never called it jumper
Yeah, you
cables?
tase somebody.
You teed it up.
Can I say
There
what
you go.
jumper cables is?
Yeah, sure, Bryce.
Okay, it's where you you grab both your friend's nipples, you twist and you pull, and you look at them and you yell, "Jumper cables."
That's a purple
What the
nipple.
fuck are we talking
You're
about?
No,
uncultured.
that's
He's oddly
no.
sexual.
You're
A
uncultured.
a double is jumper cables. A single is
No,
purple nipple.
it's still.
What are we
purple
doing
nipple.
I don't know.
I don't know. What's happening to this podcast?
We decided
I
to
don't know,
do
but
this,
I like
boys.
this.
Bro,
This
we're
is great.
fucking running it, baby.
This
I
Let's
think
go.
this is awesome.
This is awesome.
Just giving
Doing
her.
it live.
So I just got back from that trip from Minnesota, right? And
Mhm.
I have a list of 6 things I learned from being in Minnesota that I thought would be
I'm
great to
blind.
share and share the knowledge. So we went Tuesday through Friday. We drove across Wisconsin. And number 1 on my list is on Tuesday, we went to downtown Minneapolis. And if you want to get around in downtown Minneapolis at any fucking time of the day, good luck, dude. We got into downtown around 2 p.m. and 35 was all backed up. I proceeded to cut someone off when we got off our on-ramp, and someone proceeded to lay on the horn for like a good 3 seconds because I cut him off. And then I missed my turn. And then we went around the block, and then I proceeded to cut another person off. And then we made it to our destination. And then getting out was just as much of a hellhole. So I don't know about you guys, but like I'm not a big person to go to like bigger cities like that. Like the biggest city I've been to before was Milwaukee. Minneapolis is I'm
Yeah,
pretty
same.
sure it's a little bit bigger. But dude, driving down there is nuts. Mason, don't you have to
Actually,
like drive down through Chicago for your work or no?
I've been to Chicago and it's a fucking just gridlock all the time.
Dude,
But
it's a zoo.
I drive through Milwaukee to get down there. It's in Itasca that I need to go, but Milwaukee is terrible. Like the Milwaukee interchange where there's like fucking 5 highways over one.
Dude, it's just like
It's pretty hectic.
a bunch of fucking overpasses. I saw someone
Bryce is fighting for his life over there.
I'm trying to refrain from saying something. It's a really good joke.
I'm like sweating now.
say it, Bryce. I'll just cut it.
No,
I'll cut
I'm
it.
not going to. I'm not. No.
No, he's gonna cut
I
it.
lost
Fine,
it
say it.
already.
Number 2, do not order Chipotle through an app when you're not anywhere near your hometown. I ordered Chipotle twice. We went the first night, and I got in there. My to-go order was not fucking ready. It was not on the rack at all. And then I was waiting
Yeah.
10 minutes. The dude asked, like, what's your name? I'm like, oh, Jarrett. And he goes in the back, doesn't see him. Like, oh, they're gonna make your order. It'll just be a bit. And then he comes back another fucking 10 minutes later, and he's like, looks like your order got stolen. So we're just
What?
gonna remake your whole thing. Someone just yoinked my Chipotle order, dude. And like,
Bitch.
that's the craziest shit. You can go to Chipotle. I'm not advocating that you should do this, all right? I'm not saying you should do this, but you could
Wait,
theoretically,
does not support.
yeah, if you do this, you're a piece of shit. But like theoretically, you
Yeah,
could just go to
literally.
Chipotle and take whatever order because they just have a rack there and like there's a names
Fuck, you're right.
on the bag and like they don't check you at all. So like if you want
That's
free
what Jimmy
Chipotle,
John's is like.
you just walk in there and grab it.
You can do that at Jimmy John's.
Why
It's
is there
right by
not
the door.
checks in
You
place
can
for
walk
that?
in, turn left, grab some random fucking sandwich that's not even like you don't even have to order anything. You can walk in there, grab it, leave. Free food.
So fucking wild. Why is that okay? Like if you do
yeah,
that,
like
you're a
I've
behind the
scumbag
seen-
though.
or behind the counter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would
I've
make
seen
sense.
like McDonald's, like you have to show the app and then they give you the thing.
B-Dubs has like a whole
But-
different section for it. Like a whole corner, and
Yeah.
then they have these lockers and then like a person who manages
Yeah.
it. Why isn't Chipotle up in that game? I love Chipotle, but like
Because it's
my order got
Chipotle.
fucking
Security
stolen
issue.
because there's a bunch of hood
It's
rats
B-Dubs
out there.
versus Chipotle.
What do they look like, Jared? What do those
I-
rats look like?
Oh, they're good people. Actually, a
Let's
wide
just-
variety of ethnicities. All right.
Interesting.
You
can't say that.
Number 3 I had on my list of things I learned from going to Minnesota. Do not go to the Minnesota Zoo on the last week of school for kids. We pulled
Oh,
up there
no.
on Thursday, and there was about a whole field full of school buses. And anywhere you would go in that zoo, there was just mobs of kids going around. I would go up by the glass. I'd be looking at like there was a bear. I'd be looking at the bear, and these fucking kids, they are ruthless, dude. They will like cut in front of you. They will like squirm their way up through because they're short. They're little guys. They'll squirm their way up through, go right on the glass, and get in your line of sight. So like you have to be up on the glass to be
And
able to
knock
see.
on the glass.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing too. These little freaking animals. All right, I'm going to tell you right now. This is a parenting tip. I'm not a parent, but I'm gonna give parenting
you are.
tips. Tell your kid not to freaking knock on the glass. All right, because that is the worst shit ever. Oh, there goes Jason. Yeah, tell them
Yeah,
not
you
to
don't want
knock
the
on the
monkey
glass.
running back at you.
Yeah, and so we were at the grizzly bear exhibit. The bear gets up. I thought it was gonna swipe at one of these little shits. All right.
Yeah, you don't.
Dude,
Just
I
kidding.
got up. All these kids were knocking at the glass, and then it started walking up towards the glass, and I'm like, "Oh, here we go, here we go!" And it turned
That
around,
kid's
went to the
dead.
other bear. Though I was so excited for a second. I was like, "Oh, I really hope this thing just like freaking knocks on the glass, and these kids get scared." That sounds bad, but
It's
like,
a reality check.
yeah, they need to be
Yeah.
taught a lesson, you know. And especially mobs of
on.
kids around like that, you
I
can't
just
hear
thought of something.
anything because they were just screaming the whole time. But yeah, it was a good experience. But do not go to the Minnesota Zoo on the last week of school. What were
Not
you saying,
even
Bryce?
just the Minnesota school. Or zoo, fuck, sorry.
Just any zoo,
Any
dude.
zoo. Because I went
Yeah,
to Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary too. And there was a whole fucking school there. Like, what the fuck? And school doesn't even end until like June.
Dude, you should have
Mhm.
just been you should have like faked being a chaperone.
No, that's how
Dude,
you
that'd
get
be hilarious.
arrested.
You get arrested for that?
Hey man, can you come bail me out?
I would.
Why? I was pretending to be a chaperone.
For an elementary school.
You're
Nah,
just
I'd
teaching them like
be,
all the worst shit
swearing
ever.
and be like the worst chaperone. I'd be such a bad role model.
All right, kids, you
You'd be
see
like,
over here.
And then
on
the
the glass.
This is a goddamn motherfucking.
Nah, I'd be
chinchilla.
Jump
telling
in the
them to
gorilla pit.
yeah, jump in with the giraffes. Yeah,
Harambe
then I'd get
2.0.
arrested for trying to like throw these little kids in a giraffe exhibit. I'd be arrested for
Like the lion exhibit
kids,
telling
it's
them,
just
hey,
really
you
tall
know,
monkey bars.
if you just go in there, the lion will give you a ride on its back.
Hey, look, it's Alex from that one movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Yeah, it's Alex from Madagascar. Go ask him for a roar.
Do the roar.
That's Shrek.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
Oh, I also saw 2 camels getting at it, too, at the zoo. So
Nice.
I
probably,
saw it on
Good for them.
story.
yeah, that was probably the
That's
highlight of that. It was
Something
crazy,
you can't do.
dude.
I wish I had the confidence to do that in public while other people are watching.
Nick, work on doing it behind closed doors first.
Yeah.
We're gonna cry later.
There's like two separate paths right by the camel thing, and like you know how I told you all these kids are walking around. There was some older kids who seemed like they were high schoolers. There was this group of teens, and they were walking by, and this one kid goes, "Oh, he beating her doonies down."
Oh,
As they were
Oh,
looking
I
to get
hope
at
that
it.
kid not
You know
splice
that
from
kid
TikTok.
is definitely a virgin and will be a virgin for the next 5 years.
Very
Oh,
well,
yeah.
so
Just
yeah.
for saying that.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I
That
couldn't
is the
believe that
most
though.
virgin thing you could say.
So
Yep.
that's what the youth is doing nowadays. In case you weren't aware.
Oh,
I'm
I
pretty
remember what I
sure
was gonna say.
everyone is aware that the youth is fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
What were you saying, Bryce?
Have you guys seen the video of like the probably 8 or 10-year-old kid that's like destroying like property that's not even his, and like the cops come and arrest him for it?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Isn't it a
Yeah, he's
kid
like-
in like a blue shirt or something?
He's wearing a black shirt and he's just like screaming at the neighbors, like throwing rocks at the. This kid's throwing rocks at full-blown adults.
I think I did see that. Or I
Like,
might have
he
seen a
broke-
different kid get arrested.
He broke like there's this car window. He broke a car window. He's just throwing rocks at it the whole time. He started throwing rocks at the kids that were recording him, and he hit the adults like 2 or 3 times. And he started throwing rocks at the Tahoe. Like,
Dude,
it
if
was a
my
fully
if
loaded
my
Tahoe,
kid
and they were
if my kid ever did that, I'd be in jail.
You'd be
100%.
I
striking
don't
him
even know if I don't
immediately.
even get the whole thing behind it. I don't even know if it's just some random kid going around or what.
But
like
any kid, it's still like
that's what
what the
happens
fuck?
when soft
No
parents.
father.
I hate to say it, when soft parents try and raise a child. They're like, "Oh no, just don't do that, sweetie. That's not good." It's like, no, you give them a light little tap and say, "No, that's bad." Like,
A
don't
light little
fucking
tap.
do
They're
that
getting the
again.
fucking belt.
They're getting the chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chocolate, whatever the hell that is.
Down in the Southwest.
It amazes me how stupid modern children are. Because, like,
It's
if
because
I
of the
did that
parents,
shit
really.
when I was a kid, I'd probably be in the hospital on life support. Like, my grandma and grandpa would have beat me within an inch of my life if I did that shit. I wouldn't be
swear.
anywhere. I
Circles
wouldn't be
everything.
doing anything fun for like years.
Dude, social
I'd be
media
in
has
solitary
gotta
confinement.
play a huge part in all that.
Oh yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, social media has
TikTok.
ruined society as a whole. I guarantee it. I
And
will
parents.
confidently admit that.
There's kids that just do stuff for clout on social media. Like there's one kid
Yeah.
who he's walking into people's houses. You see that video? There's a dude like these kids are from Britain and they were just walking into people's houses like recording, and like people are so calm apparently when you walk into their house. If you were doing that in America, you probably would have got shot.
Oh
You
yeah,
have been
no doubt.
dead on site.
Yeah, like
Like, there's
The
no
one
que-
dude-
They wouldn't even like wait to see who you are.
No
You'd get
hesitation.
shot.
they walked in, they were like saying, "Hey, what's up? We're in this person's house." The one dude in Britain was like, "Come on, guys, I got kids," and they're like, "Oh, okay," and then they walk out. Dude, you do
So
that in
like,
America, you open the door, the
Yeah,
dude's gonna be
the
holding a
one, too.
fucking shotgun right at your
Ow.
chest.
They're
Hey,
getting the one
12
too.
gauge right there.
You know what their luck would be? They'd walk into a Marine's house, and you know what they say? They always
Oh
teach
yeah.
you 2 in the chest, 2 in the head, just like touching base.
There you go. Boom, boom.
Bravo 6.
Going doc. Well, this has been the parenting hour with 4 guys who aren't dads.
Yeah,
So let us raise your kids.
But we
They
were
won't-
raised right though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Uh,
won't,
We
they
didn't
won't
turn out to be
degenerates
the
to
pussies like
society.
the rest of the. Yeah,
So number
would be sad.
4.
man, we are on this for a long time.
Yeah, we are.
rolling.
Yeah.
Well,
We are getting very.
It's good. It's discussion
sidetracked.
for each one.
But I mean, it's working.
Number
We're
4
gonna get
for
so
things
many
I learned in
no-nos.
Minnesota. Mall of America is giant, and there is like multiple of the same stores in that mall, which amazes
What's the
me.
point?
There's like 3
That's-
different lids in
that's
there.
Mall
There's
of
one on each
America.
level, dude. Like, is that just filler?
Oh, okay. I can
There's
I
3
can
what?
understand the lids.
3 lids in there. 3.
Dude,
There's like 3
If you shop at
Claire's.
Lids, you're a fucking. You're.
Hey, shut your
Lids was
fucking
cool
mouth.
in like 2008.
Whoa.
You cannot be
whoa,
shitting on
Just
Lids
because
right
you
now.
Shop. You know how
You hating
you're
on
dumb.
lids?
You're so dumb.
You cannot be fucking shitting on Lids right now.
You're
I
like
can.
the worst person in
What do you mean?
existence for shopping at Lids.
Explain. Please,
Okay,
explain.
here we go.
Why?
There you
Oh
go.
my god. So overpriced. It's so dumb.
Oh, you just bought fucking rocks like 2 weeks ago that were $200.
I didn't buy rocks. Kira did.
Why'd she
So
buy
you can
those?
Suck my balls. Because I don't know.
She's
Because she wanted
stupid.
to.
All right, listen here, folks.
Wait, she
Not
bought
my fault.
rocks?
I'm gonna give my take on
For
this.
me.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
what-
things
what
that
all
are
is this?
quote unquote overpriced, and people spend a lot of money on, and that's just called having a hobby. All right, people spend money on things
Right
that
now?
they like. All right, so like you know,
Cars.
Bryce, you probably like cars, you like to golf. I would imagine you spend
Yeah.
quite a bit of money on that.
I spent a lot of money on golf balls, not a lot of money on clubs.
That's just called having a
I do
fucking
too, 'cause I'm
hobby.
a shitty golfer.
For me,
I
I like to collect hats. All right, I have a lot of hats. And that's just called having a fucking hobby. It's all right to have a hobby. That's what I think.
I agree.
Nick spends a lot of money on muscle cars. And you know what?
Because he has a lot of money.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby. All right.
When you have money like Nick, you can afford the muscle cars.
So I will not tolerate the lid slander. That's my case. But yeah,
I like lids.
I like them too. I think they got some decent hats.
I
so
could see why they have multiples because the lid stores are small.
they are. But those are like the
Lids?
biggest lid stores I've saw. But yeah,
Okay,
they were
for
nice.
me, Lids was cool in like 2010, 2011, when I used to go to Green Bay like once, maybe twice a year. Okay, as like a trip. That was our vacation.
Yeah.
When I was young, to go down to Green Bay, visit my aunt and uncle down here.
Yeah.
We would go to the mall and we'd always get a hat. Okay, that was like cool. But now that I live down here, I don't wear flat brims anymore. Like they don't hardly have any like non-flat brims that I like there anymore. There's just no point for me to go. Plus, I can get the same hat at Fleet Farm that I want for $10 less.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right,
kind of
Jared,
spin
are
it.
you buying like the flat brims?
So I do buy the flat brims, but then you curve the
Oh
brim.
my-
It's a whole culture
Oh.
thing.
Oh.
I mean, it's the same way as
You're
like
right, you
shoe
can't talk about
culture.
culture.
Jesus Christ. It's
Any
the same thing
liberal
as like shoe
comments right
culture.
now?
So like the thing with lids is that a lot of it is like sports branded hats, and there is a lot of flat brim hats. There is other options too. But I don't know how much you guys are into like there's a whole culture around fitted hats and like the different colorways of it and the different logos and shit. And like it's the same thing for people who are really into shoes. Maybe they go buy 3 different types of the same Jordans, but you know, that's what they
I
like.
could not get in. I couldn't do that.
I see a hat, I think it looks cool, and I
Yeah.
buy it. And
I
I
don't see
like the
anything wrong
colorway
with
on it.
that.
And then I don't like the straight flat brim look, but I will take it and I will bend the fucking brim on it. And a lot of people do that. I mean, that's what they usually do with those flat brims. You do not have to wear those flat brims just flat. I think you look like a dork if you wear just a straight flat brim, like 180 degrees straight across. I think that's kind of whack. But if you give it a little curve, I don't think it's bad at all. Like I bought a Mets hat last week and I bought a Twins hat too. The Mets hat was actually on sale for like $25. It was a straight flat brim. I bent the curve, or Jesus Christ, bent the brim. Turned out not too bad. The Twins hat, I'm not a Twins fan, but I like the hat. I wanted a souvenir from Minnesota. That's what I got. So, I mean, there definitely is like a specific type of hat that you find at Lids. And if you're just looking for like a, hey, run of the mill, whatever I want to wear type of hat, like I just want a thing that I can wear every single day. I don't really give a shit what the logo is on it. Like I'm not a big sports guy, say. I can go to like you can go to like a Fleet Farm. You can go to like a Cabela's or literally any other store and go get a hat. But if you're looking like for a specific type of hat that's in this culture, and I'm not trying to sound like an elitist, be like, you guys don't fucking understand. If you're looking for like a specific type of hat that is in this culture and you're into that, that's where you go. You go to Lids because there's not really another like big hat store in this area. At least I know there isn't like probably big cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, but the scene in Green Bay for quality fitteds is really only Lids. So
You know what's really weird to me that I can't get behind that I've done, sadly,
what?
but we'll never do again? So in the Green Bay Mall, there's this one sweatshirt shop, like custom sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, I've
It's
seen
like
that
just
place.
$60 for a
Is it
sweatshirt.
really?
Yeah.
What can you even get
And
on
I
there?
bought
Like,
2 of them. Anything you want. They have a bunch of like pre-made like designs that you
yeah,
can get printed on there. But like, come on,
$60?
$60.
What's the going price for a hoodie nowadays? Isn't it like 60,
I feel like
50?
it's
It's
like,
like 50.
I don't
But
know.
let me tell
Depends
you,
the
I'd rather
quality.
spend $60 on a Nike hoodie or an Under Armour hoodie than some mall knockoff brand that says
That's true.
I know, and they don't
something
last
stupid on
long.
it.
Because like if you get
No.
that mall hoodie, you're getting like
It
a Gildan
cracks.
hoodie or like a Hanes hoodie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
cheap.
Like
awful.
lightweight, cheap. The heavyweight stuff is nice. Like a Carhartt hoodie, that's a good hoodie.
Yeah, I have one. I've had the same one for like 3 years now, 4 years. It's starting to fade. The color's starting to turn. It's from going from black to like a light, like brown, because of how long I've had it and how long it's been like, how many times it's been washed.
Is that even
And I
like a
don't want to get
bad
rid
thing
of it
though?
because it's just my favorite hoodie. It's one I throw on for anything.
I gotta
You
say
know?
too, my Carhartt hoodie is probably one of my favorite hoodies. Not
That's
sponsored by
another thing
Carhartt,
that
but
I love about Carhartt. This is a little spiel I'm gonna get off on. You could wear it with like regular Nike, running shorts or something, workout shorts. You can wear it with normal shorts, or you can wear it with your jeans, and no one will
exactly.
question you about it.
That's fair.
Just to inform everyone, we are not sponsored by them.
Yeah, but we'll take a Carhartt sponsorship.
Fuck, I wish we were.
You know what's really
You know how
weird?
sick that'd be?
Or you know what's really overpriced? Nike shorts.
No, dude, I love them,
Nike
but
sweatpants.
I never buy them though because they're so expensive.
Under Armour is way better.
I don't know about that.
I'd
I
say
don't
I
know.
like
I
Nike
bought
more than
2
Under
pairs of
Armour,
Nike
but
shorts, and they're fucking
Nike.
like really expensive.
So what you gotta do is you gotta go to like Dunham's or something, dude.
No, I
Okay.
went to Kohl's. The ones that I have.
That's why Kohl's is always expensive.
I can't like justify
yeah, I
spending
guess
like
you're right, but
50, 60 bucks on Nike shorts. Some of them are like 70, dude.
Yeah,
Like the running
like I
shorts?
get it.
That's wild.
You buy shorts and like you work out every day, okay? Then you need them. You need good shorts that are gonna last, and that's why you buy Nike shorts. But for the average Joe Schmo who just wants to wear them on a casual Saturday, and doesn't work out every day, just wants to wear them every once in a while when he's just chillaxing, he doesn't want to spend $70 on a pair of shorts.
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
that's what I do.
that's quite a bit. It is a lot, man.
I don't know. I have my own opinions for Nike.
I like
I'm
them.
a
Nike,
I'm a slut for Under Armour.
Oh,
I know
hey,
you are.
oh,
because you're a cop.
straight slut for Under Armour. He
Yeah, it's
goes.
because you're fat.
It's just
What
a better
is-
design. I don't know.
Where's the correlation with that?
One
Well,
thing I
mean,
will say.
because he's fat.
'Cause he's fat. That's why he
What?
likes Under Armour.
Under,
It's not like
Yeah.
Reebok.
No, you're
oh
fat.
God,
Is Reebok for
Reebok
fat
even
people?
a thing still?
Yeah.
Bro, we
I'll
just
say
went
this
on
right
about
now,
fat
Reebok-
people the whole last
Filas are
episode.
for
We're not
fat
getting into
people.
this shit again.
Just kidding.
Reebok's for fat people. End of conversation.
End of conversation. Dude, I don't know. I can't justify buying the Nike shorts. I'll get like honestly, I'll go to like TJ Maxx or the fuck and buy like shorts that are like 20 bucks
Ew.
most. No, they're
Dude,
fire though. They're
sometimes-
lightweight, they're comfy.
TJ Maxx actually has some pretty good deals on shorts because
They
you
do.
can find Nike and Under Armour shorts for your neck.
Yeah.
The day
You know
that
what I
they
can't
come
get
off the
behind?
That's
truck.
a Goodwill.
I want like
No, no, no.
specific
Can't get
shorts
behind
too though.
Going to Goodwill.
I can't
do
is
that.
just weird.
No shot.
That you're wearing some random stranger's
The
clothes.
hand-me-downs I can't fuck with. Nah.
It's just weird.
You talk about the underwear at Goodwill? Like, why
What?
would you buy that?
No,
What?
People are what? Are people buying those?
Yeah.
Goodwill underwear? You're a savage if you buy Goodwill underwear.
That's a new ick level.
you know
That's
what's
a
really
new
bad
ick
too?
level.
Socks.
Well, socks.
Oh.
Underwear and socks.
That's wild. Anything that's
That's
like
definitely
first
okay.
layer of your
Shirts-
body, that's
shirts,
wild.
Shirts
aren't
I
bad.
can understand. Shirts are
It's okay.
Shorts, okay, doable. So are pants. But
Yeah.
Socks and underwear. That's the weird thing.
socks and underwear, disgusting. There's no way you purposely going to Goodwill say, "Oh, I'm
Hey.
looking for some underwear or socks."
I want a pair of boxers. Yeah.
At that point, just go to Walmart.
I think anything that's like
Yeah,
height first contact with your body, that I would not buy from Goodwill. Like shirts, okay, because most of the shirts you're gonna buy are like they're regular or like loose fitting. If I wouldn't buy like a compression T-shirt from Goodwill. That's kind of
oh hell no.
no. But like underwear, I'm not buying from there. Socks, I wouldn't buy from there. I would maybe buy shorts.
I don't shop at Goodwill.
I don't shop at Goodwill either. But I'm saying if I
No,
did,
I don't shop at Goodwill.
I would consider shoes okay. I would consider shorts okay. Shirts,
I
hats,
don't know. I feel like
sweatshirts.
shoes are
like-
weird too.
Yeah.
A
It
lot of people
depends.
wear socks though.
That is true.
Yeah, but
I
still.
feel
Has
like
to be
the
in
only
good
reason
condition, though.
Yeah.
you'd ever buy a pair of shoes from Goodwill is if you know like sneakers and you're like, oh my god, these are like some actually really nice sneakers that aren't
true.
in shitty
Fair enough.
condition, or
Yeah.
like these are rare sneakers.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only time I could see you possibly ever buying shoes.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there are some people out there that are less fortunate. We're not dissing them. Just like to
Yeah.
put that out to
Hey,
account.
man.
We're just talking about our opinions about
Yeah.
Goodwill.
We wouldn't
No one
personally do
get
it, but
offended
there's nothing wrong with
at
shopping at
all.
Goodwill.
Okay, no
That's
one
what I'll
fucking
say.
get your panties in a bunch. Just unbunch them and relax. All right.
You're good.
Right.
Unbunch your Goodwill
Alright,
panties.
Yep, and relax.
Your Goodwill
Oh,
face.
this
It's so
episode's so
fucked up.
bad. Oh, this is a fucked up episode.
This is great.
This
I'm
is
high
great
quality.
content. I don't know what you're talking
Hey,
about.
Fun.
You know what
This
we
is a
should do?
fun
We should see if we can
podcast,
get
but it's
Theo
fucked up.
Vaughn on an episode.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be fire.
Yeah, right.
Hey, just so I can
Don't get
round out the
canceled.
6 things I learned in Minnesota since we've been on a tangent here quick, I'm just
Oh,
gonna bang
shit.
through the last
I
2
forgot.
quick. Yeah. There's a city called Savage, Minnesota, which is kind of cool. 21
Oh, yeah.
Savage, that's where he's from. That's bullshit, but
Oh, wow.
and the last
Oh,
thing,
it's from Britain.
so I've never drove across Wisconsin from coastline to coastline before, or not really coastline to coastline, but from the east
Coastline,
border to the
coastline.
west border. It's way fucking bigger than I actually thought. Like, you just feel
How
like
long
you're in
ago was it?
Wisconsin forever. It was like a little under 5 hours for a drive.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That's not
Jesus.
too bad.
Yeah, Bryce does that all the time though because he's from way up yonder, and then he comes back down though.
Way
I'm
up
like, how
north
far is
there,
that?
yeah.
Like what, 4.5 maybe?
It's 3.5
Oh,
hours.
3.5.
for me.
Okay, that's not that bad then. But yeah,
No,
5
but
hours.
tacking on another 2 ain't that bad.
That's the farthest I've ever drove in a car. And I don't know,
I
it just seems like
drove-
Wisconsin goes on for fucking ever, dude.
Actually, I shouldn't say I drove, but I did ride shotgun and I didn't fall asleep. It's 13 hours
Jesus.
one way into Florida, going down to Florida.
Imagine
And then I
driving across
slept
Texas.
The next day, and I slept.
You think from Green Bay to Illinois, it would be farther from Green Bay to Minnesota, but it's not. It's only like a 2.5 hour drive down to Illinois.
Yeah, it's really closer,
Yeah.
honestly. And like, I feel like there's more shit to look at over there too. When you go out west, there's not much to look at.
Field. More
A lot of fields, a lot of trees.
Oh, hey, look, it's
you
a
know.
cow.
I mean,
There's
the
a
only
huge-
major like decent city between it that is like right on the freeway was Wausau, and that's like it's Wausau, whatever.
There's one thing that I found interesting about driving down there. Well, 2 things. The Milwaukee interchange, which is pretty scary because there's like 7 highways that are like all in a 50-foot radius.
Yeah.
And other than that, there's a huge Haribo gummy bear factory. I don't know if that's
Is there?
like their headquarters or what it is, but it's fucking massive. It's like probably 20 minutes from the border of Illinois.
I didn't even hear you say Haribo at first, so I thought you were just gonna say there was huge gummy bears on the side of the road.
No,
That's what I heard. I was like, that's cool.
Like, wow, what kind of drugs are we
No.
on?
That'd be a fun trip.
Yeah, you're on a trip, all right.
yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's the 6 things I learned about Minnesota
so
on my
long.
trip. I know. I mean, that was kind of the goal of it, though. I mean, I'm not just gonna
Hey,
bang through them. It's
just
it's an
wanna
open
spiral.
discussion. All right, it's an open discussion.
It was fun.
That was very fun. We're at about 43 minutes right now, so
That's it.
We should probably keep
We should
going
probably
for
get to
another
the
15
football.
because we have a lot of stuff we have to cut out.
oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So we'll see how much stuff actually makes it into it. Hey, we talked about this yesterday, but there is going to be the NFL draft in 2025 in Green Bay, and I just want to say, we gotta fucking go to that. Nick won't because he's from Arizona, but we gotta
Nick
we
might
gotta
have
find a
one
way to
in
go to
Arizona.
that. They should, honestly. They had the Super Bowl there.
Yeah. Might as
Didn't you
well.
get to go to
Nick,
that?
you gotta come. You gotta come to Green
Yeah.
Bay for the draft. You gotta.
Do you guys know where? I feel like that's what would get a
You
lot
can
of
come
like,
stay.
attention
Hey, you
to
can come
Green
stay
Bay.
with
Well, let me talk.
Mason and I.
Oh my God.
Fight him.
Love you.
So before I was really interrupted, I feel like that's gonna be a really good thing for Green Bay, just because of how like it's a smaller town, like with a football team, and I feel like you guys don't get represented enough, even though you're Packers fans, but like the town, like the city of Green Bay, like I feel
Yeah.
like that'd be really cool for you guys, which is really good that you guys are having the draft there.
Yeah, there's some angry people about it. I mean, there is questions if we have the infrastructure
about
for it, but I think it'll be all right.
That's what I'm trying to question, but I bet you that's why it's in 2025. I bet you they're gonna build some new stuff there.
They're definitely going to develop shit for it, and I'm sure a lot of people will probably be willing to Airbnb their house out, and they can make a lot of
Oh,
money
yeah.
off of that. So, I mean, I think Green Bay is going to be just fine doing that. I'm excited that it's going to come here because nothing really major in the league comes to Green Bay.
Do
Exactly.
you have to pay to get into the draft?
I'm not sure. There might be.
The last draft, no.
Oh, really? Yeah, you could just pull it by the
Kansas
fountain,
City
huh?
was free. Unless
You know how
unless it's
bad
like
that's got to be,
front row.
like trying to get a spot though.
We're gonna have to go there like all day, dude.
Sounds like you're camping.
Yeah. Okay, remember to take off work on Thursday. We're gonna fucking go pitch a tent Wednesday night. That'd be wild. Nick, would you come up
Yeah,
to
we're
Green
just
Bay
gonna-
for the draft?
Fuck no! Are you kidding?
Come on.
Come on, Nick.
No,
you gotta
it's
do
Green
it.
Bay.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
No,
Nah,
don't
it's
say
Green
that.
Bay.
Wow, unbelievable. This guy won't even come up to the draft.
You're pansy. I'll let you know that.
Just
What if it's
imagine.
not a
What if
good
we-
draft? What
what
if it's
if
not
we
a good
blow
draft?
up?
Just listen.
What if
just
we
listen.
blow up?
Come on, Nick's for the brand.
Yeah, we could do it.
You guys are blowing up? What are what are you guys planning at the
Well,
draft?
No, shut up,
well-
shut up.
You
No,
bonehead.
keep it in. Keep it in.
Dude.
Send that to the FBI and tell them that it was
Yeah,
me.
Nick.
Dude,
Go
well,
ahead.
we'll set up
Get his
shop
ass arrested.
and then we'll just have a live
There you
show
go.
from the draft.
Set up a table.
Yeah, there you go.
We can do a meet and greet.
You know how Fox
That
and
would be
ESPN
dope,
have their
honestly.
own
A meet and
tables?
greet, yeah.
It's gonna be Hard Count
Oh.
Heroes.
We're
It's
gonna
like
I'm
just
a
just
folding
saying.
table
yeah, bro.
with a poster.
That's okay.
I'm just saying in hypotheticals here. What if we do have, say, somehow we magically gain 100,000 followers? What if we do get 100,000 followers?
Would you come up then?
Then would you come out, Nick?
He's got to wear a skin suit.
Yeah, I you know what? I'll be the cow. Since that's gonna be
gotta
our
be the-
iconic.
He's got to be the mystery man.
Still got the cow suit.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You can put it on
Yeah,
there.
I'll wear the cow suit. There you go. I'll be
I'm
the
not
mascot.
gonna show your fucking. That's crazy.
Wear the black suit with the cow suit.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. Would it be agrees to fly out here in person, but then still wears wears the black suit and then the cow suit over it?
You guys
Punch
just,
you right in
I'm-
the face.
it's just a
Nick, I'd
cow
knock
guy.
you out
guy in
and
a
then
cow
take off
suit.
the black suit.
Someone will personally kick your ass. It'll be great. Yeah, but I'm
All
looking
these
forward to
years
that
I've been
draft.
waiting to do it.
Right.
Wow,
Well,
what a podcast.
Dude,
This
that
is a
was a
great podcast,
crazy
yeah.
episode. That was absolutely great.
Our topic wasn't even said in this, but this is already a good episode.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Oh, well, we did have something kind of lined up for this. We were going to do the stadium draft, but then, we just kind of kept
Yeah.
rolling, and then that's okay. I mean, I'm completely fine
Sometimes-
with that.
sometimes
I
it be
honestly
like
feel
that.
like it's more entertaining, too, sometimes for us to just kind of
Just kept
ramble.
rolling off the tongue. It just worked.
And the audience can kind of say whatever they want. I mean, it's a fair mix. I like having a fair mix of structured episodes where we actually have a topic to talk about, and episodes like this where we can just kind of shoot the shit. So,
And if you have a problem with it, it's the fucking off season. Go fuck yourself.
yeah, you want the structured stuff. The NFL season will be there for that. But
Yeah.
Oh, I do have something NFL to talk about.
Oh, do
Let's
you?
just talk
No,
about
okay.
how
Next
Aaron
one.
Rodgers' ankle is like broken, and like that
his ankle's broken.
that could.
you
He has
say
like
Aaron
he's
Rodgers
like
has-
an ankle.
He's like
Yeah,
an
he has like
ankle.
an ankle injuries.
Oh,
No, no,
you're
he has
saying
an
he
ankle
was.
injury, and I wonder how that's gonna affect him.
Hey, all I can
Like-
say, Jets got fleeced then. If Rodgers has an ankle
I'm just
injury,
saying
Patrick
he
Mahomes
gets
did it, but I really don't think Aaron could do it.
Aaron's old now,
No,
he
man.
is older.
He's old.
I like Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
but he's up there. What is he? 40 now? Close to
40
it.
something.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
I think he
God.
is 40. So I don't know.
He's over 40.
He's past his prime, unfortunately. He was
Way
really
past.
good in his prime. And I feel like the Packers got a decent return, and the Jets are going to get absolutely fucked then if he does have that ankle injury and say he misses like almost the whole year. What do you do
Swore
then?
you just said an angle.
The ankle injury.
Eh,
Kurt
Then we'll
Angle.
be the fleecers of the century.
You've done been finessed, kid. You done been finessed. So I don't know. We'll see
You
how
guys
that
would
pans out.
definitely be
God.
like the Seahawks. That'd be
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh,
Like the Russell Wilson trade.
that'd be awesome.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Cameron's favorite
still mad
trade.
about that.
Yeah. Is Russ
Good
going to
thing he's
cook
not
this
here
year?
to defend himself.
I don't think he's going to cook. Russ is not cooking this year,
Russ
dog.
ain't cooking.
They're going
Russ
to
is
go to
cooking
Oh
in
shit,
prison.
they're going to go to Stidham, the
Mr.
backup.
Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited.
Why is Russell Wilson like the cringiest fucking athlete ever, dude?
He wasn't cringy before he went to the Broncos.
Why is he such a
No, he
cornball
still
now?
was. He still
Not as
was.
bad though.
You're
No,
unlimited.
and he did that Subway commercial. Let's not forget he did that Subway commercial.
What's
The
Subway
fucking-
commercial?
The Dangerous.
I
It's
do
like,
not know what we're talking
be
about.
careful though. It's spicy.
It's spicy.
That shit was so
Oh,
Dude, we had a whole era
Oh.
in the Hard Count Heroes Fantasy Show episodes for like there's a good like 2 or 3 week stretch where we were just making it's spicy jokes nonstop, dude. I think if you go back to one of the end of one of the episodes, I think it's like Nick goes, "It's spicy." It's great. Hey, speaking
That's
of that,
the Danger Roach.
this is episode 16, so we have officially reached the same distance that the Hard Count Heroes Fantasy Show made. So hey, good for cheap seats. We're going to be the
Oh.
longest running show in Hard Count
Oh.
Heroes history. I mean, that's 16 episodes is not really much, but it's a start.
And we're gonna keep
Surprising.
going.
It's just going to keep going and going and going and going,
gone
going?
forever.
gone forever. Yeah, until we all just Kurt Cobain ourselves.
Can I say the second part of the joke,
What?
please?
Wait,
No, we've already had
on,
enough.
wait,
let's
say
do
it.
it.
Say
We
it.
do
already have enough sense.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, that's
there
fine.
you
Who gives a fuck? Maybe
Yeah,
I'll take that out. I don't know.
I don't know. That was like
go. It's
All
a
right.
meme.
so long ago.
I think it's okay to talk about that now, isn't it?
Do the kiddos know who Aaron Hernandez is?
Kiddos.
What about OJ?
Kids don't know who OJ is anymore.
Juice is
You ask like a
loose.
12-year-old, they don't know who OJ
Dude,
is.
I wanna flag.
Like,
of
I only
the
know
police
Travis
station that
Kelce
says
and
the
Patrick
juice is
Mahomes.
loose.
OJ Orange Justice. And then he starts doing the Fortnite dance.
Oh God. Oh, that made it cringy.
It's the era we
That's
live
the
in.
day a kid gets shot
That's the era we live in, man.
by yours truly.
Listen, and if you're a 12-year-old listening to this, you probably shouldn't be listening to this anyways, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
knows?
does your mom know you're
Mature
listening to this
podcast.
podcast?
but make sure you
Tell your
drop a
mom.
like and a comment for the sake of engagement.
Yeah.
Just cover your ears, but still like this.
Yeah, still like
Yeah,
this.
cover your ears with headphones so your mom doesn't hear.
I don't condone 12-year-olds listening to this, but I'm not going to stop them.
Yeah, we're not your parents.
Hey, I'm
So,
not here to
That's
police
just like
you.
something else on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty
Alright.
sure the parents. I'm pretty sure we're the last thing that kids' parents have to worry about on the internet.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's
That's
way
true.
greater evils than us,
Dude.
I'll tell you that.
Did you see
Yeah.
that there's like not pedophiles, but there's like whatchamacallits
Oh my
on like
God.
Roblox, like
Yo, we just
scammers and
keep
shit?
fucking going.
Why?
I don't know. I never heard of that, but yeah, sure.
Dude, I saw it on like NBC News a couple weeks ago. It was like, be
Are you
careful.
watching
Don't
NBC?
just like. I was bored. Okay.
You're old.
Anyways, and they're like, just don't give like these. There are scammers on Roblox that will take all your money. I'm like,
That's
can
any
do that
yeah,
in
that's,
Bro,
any
is it
game.
not
any
relevant to
game.
be
Special.
watching the
But-
news anymore?
they were like, they were showing the way to do it. I'm like, this is so stupid. But I'm like, of course a kid would fall for it because they're a kid.
Oh, exactly.
Hey mom, can I have your
Gamer gets
credit card
scammed.
to buy a new Fortnite skin? I mean, to buy a Roblox skin for my friend. $500 later. Why is there a
Gamer gets
$500 charge to my goddamn credit card? Well,
but
you said I could buy the Roblox
That's the
skin.
parents' fault.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
parents.
If you're giving your 12-year-old, or not even 12, like 8-year-old your credit card information, you deserve it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't trust an 8-year-old with a credit card. That's wild.
Once again, another reason why we're doomed.
That
I
was
mean, hey, that would be a pretty good side hustle.
Hey,
Park Heroes
yo.
does not condone crimes.
yeah, we don't
This is
condone.
the second crime that we talked about,
Well,
and we
we're
do
just
not
saying.
condone it.
Hey, we've
We're
said
just
every time
saying.
that we do not condone it. All right, we've just discussed it.
Yeah.
Moral of the story
This
from
is
this
for
episode
educational
is
purposes.
don't listen to anything we say.
Yeah.
That's what I got on that one. All right, I
This
think
is just for entertainment purposes.
we got to wrap this one up. We're at 56 minutes.
It's gonna be like 30 minutes once you cut everything
Oh,
out.
you'll be surprised what's all going to stay in. I mean,
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna have a lot of
Oh,
tough
shit.
decisions to make tomorrow when I edit this. I'll just say that. A lot of tough decisions to make. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Yeah, so that's been episode 16 of the Chief Seats podcast. We were all over this episode and I think it was actually okay. So
It was fun.
if you have any comments about anything we said, make sure you leave a comment, like the page, subscribe, all that bullshit that everyone else tells you to do. Hey, do that for us. And then if you haven't tried Dubby, go get some Dubby. Dubby.gg. Calio cream is a flavor. Where's the other one that I had? Push and Punch, my personal favorite.
Really
Go try that.
My favorite is the blue Raz.
Blue Raz, pretty solid. And they
Then
got
what
some
about
cool like
Razzle Dazzle?
they got some cool like mixer cups too, and they got they got some
Yeah, they
merch
got
too
stickers.
themselves. So and stickers. So like yeah, go check them out. Use promo code Hurricane Heroes to get 10% off all that fun jazz. And any last words, folks? Any closing words?
Discipline
Yeah,
your kids.
Question,
Hasta
did
la
only
vista, baby.